Sabadi and good morning from Capitol Hill, everybody. Sabadi means hello in Lao or Laotian language. This morning we are going to take a walk around in Capitol Hill, show you what this place looks like in mid-May of 2021. And the main goal is to walk to the very end of Cal Anderson Park and check out what is going on with the water feature that is at the very north end of the reflection pond. About a couple of weeks ago, I was walking around in Capitol Hill, but along Broadway, and noticed that they were making some renovations or something was happening there at the water feature. So you can click on the link right here, somewhere right here, yep, to see what I'm talking about. It's towards the end of the video. So check that out. Just gonna walk around Capitol Hill, show you what things are looking like. And one of the newest updates in Seattle is that, or in Washington State, but it sort of varies. I'm talking about the whole issue with the masks. You'll notice that a lot of people aren't wearing masks right now, and that's because things are beginning to open up. A lot of businesses are actually not requiring that people wear masks. And it's actually a topic of some debate and some controversy, I suppose. Because if you've been vaccinated, the authorities that be are saying that you don't have to wear a mask when you're outside, and you don't have to wear a mask when you're inside either. So that's the newest thing. Not just in Seattle or Washington State, but nationally. Ooh, there is a farmer's market, y'all. Starts at 11 though, so it's 9 a.m. right now. Too early to go to the farmer's market. I do want to walk through here. I do want to walk through there, but they're cleaning up, so we're gonna go this way to get to the water feature. Or maybe I can go in this way. Can I go in this way? No, I cannot go in that way. So we're just gonna go this way. All right. People are hanging out. It's a nice morning. Warm. Very slight breeze. You can hear the birds chirping. The graffiti has come off many of the walls here. Look at that. Looks so different from less than a year ago, actually. And so coming here, I noticed that the Maserati dealership on the corner of 12th and Madison, right around 12th and Madison. I think it's officially on another street that's really close to Madison, but around there, that's where it's located. I noticed that the plywood, some of the plywood has come off. And so that's perhaps a sign of how things are changing and returning to normal, perhaps. So I thought that was really interesting. I didn't know if they were gonna leave the plywood up, leave it boarded up, and because what they did was they painted it to match. Oh, there's a Hennessy bottle there. To match the building, which is like gray or tan, something like that. And so when I saw that there's glass everywhere, I was like, whoa, people are being optimistic around here, which is great. You should always be optimistic. And maybe maybe what happened is behind us, and only time will tell. We'll see. Anyway, let's just walk and take a look around the park. There's a ping pong table. I would actually like to come here and play ping pong. You know what? If you are a local and you play table tennis, if you play ping pong, I'm gonna put this out there, and you want to play ping pong with Laotian, let me know. I will come here and play ping pong with you. I have a couple of paddles and some balls as well. There's 2 tables. There's also this table here. There it is. I would be willing to come out here and play table with you, or play table tennis with you. So these restrooms here to the left in this building looks to be graffiti free. Here we have the community garden. The community garden continues to live. Continues to should I say thrive? I'm not sure about thrive, but it's still here. Here you have the letters BLM, and made from garden hose, it appears. There's a sign that says hold this space for Black voices. Boy, this is a beautiful morning. Oh my goodness, it's mornings like today that it just reminds me that, you know, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months of gray and rain that many Seattleites have to endure, that in the end it's all worth it, because it's just so beautiful here when it's springtime or summertime. Mostly I would say summertime, because this building, look at that, completely graffiti free from what I can see. So mostly summertime. In the spring it can still be, wow, okay, this is something definitely worth noting. Oh my goodness, I'm thinking back to many of the videos that I made since last year here at the park and Capitol Hill in general. There's water here in the mirror or reflection pond. There is water here. There was not water before. This is my first time seeing water. Wow. That sign there says, "What isn't the meaning of life?" First time seeing water here. That is wild, weird stuff. I'm trying to sound like Johnny Carson there. I think those were his exact words. A lot of people might not know who Johnny Carson is, but look at all those dogs. I've said this time and time again in my videos. There's a lot of dogs in Seattle. True story. A lot of dogs. Seattle has a lot of dogs. How about I sit here for a hot second? Oh, sit here. Just chill for a minute and just talk about. Let me freestyle speak about Seattle and life. So yeah, Seattle has a lot of dogs. What else does Seattle have a lot of? Well, Seattle has a lot of coffee, marijuana. Seattle definitely has a lot of marijuana. Look at those buildings, all new and not cheap. Seattle has a lot of marijuana. Seattle has a lot of condos. Seattle has a lot of tech companies. What else does Seattle have a lot of? Oh, those ducks just landed in the reflection pond there. Bicyclists, seafood, needles, sex, drugs, rock and roll. All right, that was a good little 60-second rest, if even that. So we're gonna walk to that structure there. I want to see what's going on, and from what I'm seeing, oh shoot, almost twisted my ankle. From what I can see, it looks like it's still under construction. Wow. Wonder what they're doing. So there is water in the reflection pond at the south end of this area here, but there's no water here yet, and probably that's because this is still being worked on. But what are they doing? If you remember, this place was totally covered in graffiti last year during the protest, and then they cleaned it up. They painted over, or they removed the graffiti, and now there's this is what they've done to it. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. Interesting. I'll find out. I tried to poke around online and couldn't find anything, but I will investigate further. All right, so we finished our or we've accomplished our mission, which was to check that out and see what's going on. But I want to walk a little bit more, if you don't mind, show you what's going on here. I'm seeing some vendors. It looks like this is where this farmers market begins. But I thought it was on Denny Way from what I read. Oh, this is Denny Way. Oh, okay. Barbara Bailey. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. This is interesting. Street signs are interesting. Barbara Bailey Way. Booyah, booyah. So this is Barbara Bailey Way. Going west, it's Barbara Bailey Way. Going that way there. But so yeah, these folks are setting up for the market, the Sunday market. and then going east it turns into Denny Way. Huh. Wild, weird stuff. And here you have the AIDS Memorial Pathway coming this summer. Wow. So lots new here at Cal Anderson Park. And this is where the Sunday Farmers Market begins here in Capitol Hill, right next to all these gigantic buildings. But it looks like maybe I'll come back one of these Sundays, and I'll come at 11 and do a farmers market visit. But here's a sign that says enter farmers market here, and I just want to be a nosy bear and follow the sign a little bit, while also check out these buildings. Very interesting. Wow. Now I'm giving you a tour of the buildings. Morning. Is this the farmers market that's being set up here? What time does it start?
11 a.m.
11. Okay, thank you. All right, so it does start at 11 a.m. Okay, that way there in one of my videos, straight ahead where that kind of far, you might not be able to see it, but there's a guy sitting there, and that is the site of the mystery soda machine that used to be there. Wow, so this is where they're gonna have the farmers market here. Wow. This is the new site of the Capitol Hill Farmers Market. They're moving it to this location. And we are, well, an hour and 40 minutes away from opening. Mushrooms. Oh wow, I guess I'm like the first customer here. Oh my goodness, so they are having it here in the middle of all of these monstrous buildings. All right, so now I know 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 4-hour market. And see what it looks like here, y'all. Now I'm gonna go ahead and walk us out to Broadway. Give you a little bit of context since I'm already out here. You never know what you're gonna get with these videos, do ya? No, you don't. You never do. Come outside, and here we are. We're on Broadway. It's about 9:20 a.m. on Broadway in Seattle. And there's humans and a dog. Lots of dogs in Seattle. And there's Dick's. Can't really see the sign from here. Dick's on Broadway. And from Broadway you can enter the farmers market from this direction. This would be the main entrance here. Look at how big this building is, or these buildings are. Wow. All right. there you have it. My coffee tells me to keep going. So maybe I'll keep going a little bit. How's that sound? It's interesting to see Dick's on Broadway in the morning. I was trying to show you the sign. It's not the same without being able to see the sign. The sign is behind the tree branches there. Yeah, it's not the same, but it's just interesting because, you know, Dick's on Broadway is a very lively place. It's full of life. Gonna go ahead and walk to this intersection here, Broadway and John. So John is going east is John. Going west turns into Olive Way. All right, so you hear people yelling and stuff a little bit, but that's because we're on Broadway. You know, happens. You're gonna hear that on Broadway.
That's annoying!
So yeah, the mystery soda machine was right there next to the locksmith. And why they got rid of it, I don't know. It's one of those things that I wish they would have just kept, you know? Why did you have to get rid of the mystery soda machine? Show you these buildings from this side. A lot of the viewers that watch these Capitol Hill videos are former residents of this area, or sometimes they're people who live in Seattle but come here a lot, or sometimes it's people who are trying to move to Seattle, plan on moving to Seattle, and they want to see what it looks like. Some folks that used to live here want to see what this place looks like with all the changes, and I can tell you, and you can see for yourself, there have been many changes. This is Seattle 2.0. It's no longer Seattle the company town or Seattle the music town. This is not Kurt Cobain's Seattle, y'all. And there's an apartment there, that Todd Apartments right there, that is available for lease. I mean, wow. Look at these small houses next to these big buildings. I do like this address though. Look at that, 123 Park, or Park 123. Wow. All right, so we're back to the farmer's market, but wait, there's more. Let's keep on walking. Promises are meant to be broken. This video is going to be all about that structure there, and we're going to give us an update, show us what it looks like, and call it good. But no, you kept on walking. Well, that's because I still got fuel. It's a beautiful day, and I want to get some steps in and show you what else is here. Let's go ahead and show you what else is in Capitol Hill. How's that sound? So, also, on my drive here, I noticed that the East Precinct, so Seattle Police Department East Precinct, here in Capitol Hill, they've removed the barricades. The barricades are gone. It looks very different from a few months ago. They do, however, have constructed a large fence around the police department, the East Precinct, and it's black chain link fence. But again, just a sign of how things are slowly but surely returning to normal here in Capitol Hill. And normal might be a new normal. I don't think things are going to return to the old normal anywhere, for that matter. I think human existence has taken a turn, locally as well as nationally, globally. Things have changed, and only time will tell what all will come with that change. I see people playing with their dogs, and I feel like I should bring my dog sometime. My little buddy Wasabi. The problem with him is that it is all parenting. He's not the best walker, and he's old too. He's 14 years old. He's a good walker, but he likes to sniff on everything. And so if I really want to get steps in, go for a longer walk, he's just not always the best companion to have. Let's go back up here. I mean, not the best walking companion. That's what I meant. He's an awesome companion. That is my buddy, but he likes to take frequent stops, has to smell everything. He's a very curious dog, and he has to mark everything too. Yeah, kids are out here playing with their parents. There's dogs here. It looks like a family-friendly park right now. Time is the only, change is the only constant changes. Yeah. The caution or police yellow tape have come off. The kids' play toys, and more alcohol here. I wish people would just dispose of their empty alcohol bottles or cans. It's not like there's not trash bins around. There's plenty of trash bins around. Just throw it away. Drink your alcohol and toss it in the garbage can or recycle bin. Just don't understand that. But man, this area is so clean now. Not a single needle in sight. Needleless in Seattle. Look at this. Seattle is resilient, y'all. I know some people aren't gonna like hearing that. No, you're not. No, it's not. Seattle sucks. Seattle's not resilient. Seattle will never bounce back. And that's not to say that things will pop off again. And yeah, you never know. I'll leave it at that. Here's a sign. Cal Anderson Park with all the amenities here. There is the Bobby Morris Playfield, which is this playfield here. There is a shelter house over there next to the garden and where the table tennis is located. And then there's tennis courts, of course. Interesting they didn't mention basketball court, but perhaps that's a part of Morris Playfield. I don't see why they mention tennis court separately, but not the basketball court. Yeah, people are out here exercising, you know, hanging out, enjoying their morning. There's another beer can. Put that in the trash bin, y'all. Come on, Seattle lights. Throw away your litter. Yeah. Throw away your litter. Alright. This Black Lives Matter mural here remains at the Hugo House building. Look at this remnants of the writing that used to be on this road, which says this is not a festival. This is not a festival. From the protest days. So this video is turning out to be much longer than I anticipated, but in a way I'm glad, because I'm able to document all that's happening here. I'm able to wrap this into one. This might perhaps be just one video updating you viewers out there who might be interested in learning about the update. And now I'm going to walk up to the police station and show you what it looks like. And I'll stay on this side. Yeah, I'll cross the street. Why not? Let's get up close and personal to the police station. To the East Precinct. Show you how different it looks. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll just walk along 12th Avenue. So much to see, but man, these walks do turn into adventures oftentimes. This alley here was, of course, totally graffiti infested. So here's what I was talking about. The fence here. Barricades gone. Here's the entrance. Police station on the corner of 12th and Pine. That's looking to the north there. And south, and here it is. This is what I was talking about. Here is the main entrance. Yeah, barricade's gone. The barricade has been totally removed, and this is what the East Precinct looks like as of mid-May 2021. All right, so I'm gonna keep walking. And I'm thinking if I should take a ride on Pike, which would take us back to the coffee shop, or if I should keep going straight. And I think I will keep going straight because I want to show you the Maserati dealership, show you what I was talking about. Let's looking west. Keep walking for about a couple or 3 miles. That will land you at Pike Place Market, but I'm gonna keep going south. Here's Bai Tong Thai restaurant, y'all. It's a pretty good Thai restaurant. It's interesting. Here, let's talk about food a little. Oh my, these are super interesting. Oh my goodness, look at these. Outdoor seating for 2. Chop House Row. Plum. So Thai food. I was talking to a friend who lives in Portland and who comes to Seattle often, and she's quite the foodie. And she was saying that as far as Thai food goes, because you know, Portland is a foodie town, and what she was saying was that as far as Thai food goes, or Asian cuisine goes, Portland has better Thai food than Seattle. However, as far as Vietnamese food goes, Seattle has way better Vietnamese food, and I really enjoyed hearing that because I totally agree. Seattle has really good Vietnamese food. The pho here is outstanding. Some of the best in the country. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's up there. You know, there's other parts like California, like LA, of course, Orange County, you know, Texas, Houston. Yeah, Houston has pretty good pho. I mean, many other major cities. So anyway, let's talk about this place now. This is what I want to show you. Maserati Dealership. Look at that. Look at that. All this glass is back. And now when you're driving on 12th or Union or Madison, you can see what's inside the dealership. For a whole year, for about a year anyway, this place is all boarded up. But the plywood has come down. So Union, yeah, it's on the corner of Union and 12th. I said Madison, but this is like a 5 or 6 way intersection here. It kind of threw me off. So for like the last year or so, it was all boarded up, and so it looked like this. But now you can see inside. So yeah, changes. Masks are coming off. The plywood is coming down. We'll see what happens this summer. Washington State might open up, and yeah, it might open up 100%. It's interesting though, because in other parts of the world, like Southeast Asia right now, it's, you know, it's hit hard by the situation. My birth country of Laos, full lockdown right now. You know, Thailand and Vietnam are hit hard as well. It's just interesting. You keep walking, that of course will land you at Broadway again. And we can go that way, but we don't have to. You know what I want to do is I want to go this way, back to the coffee shop. And I want to see if this building is open. Probably not, because it's still early, but yeah, I don't think it's open. Chop House. I'm referring to the Chop House. Chop House Row, rather. But if they're not open, I'll reserve that for a different video, because there's lots to see here in Capitol Hill. I mean, it's a pretty big area, and even just east of Capitol Hill, there's a lot. So here is a cafe here. I'm gonna try getting coffee from them sometime. So this is what I'm talking about. There's like a beehive of stuff in here. Lots to see inside. And well, actually, I could take us inside now, but I will save that for later. Here, I'll give you a sneak peek. We'll do a tour of Chop House Row later on. Well, this has become a pretty comprehensive video of Capitol Hill. This place is popping. Wow. Inside anyway. Still early, but it's another place where you can get coffee. All right. We are going this way back to the coffee shop where this walk began. I almost came down that way there, but instead I showed us the East Precinct. Show you some of the things here. Look like Castle's essentials for lovers. So if you're a lover, these are essentials. It's for lovers. If you're a hater, it's not for you, but if you're a lover, yeah. Alright. Mario's Pizza. Mario's has really good greasy pizzas for late night eats after a night of pounding, throwing down some bottles of beer. Mario's oftentimes hits the spot. I am a sipper of coffee, and this coffee made it all the way back after 42 minutes of walking. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching my video and walking with me. From the corner of 10th and Pike, I'm going to sign off. This has been a fun walk for me, so hopefully you enjoyed it as well. All right, take care, everybody. Peace.